And that lady there used to be Brian Numbnuts Goodman's neighbour at 40 Ladbroke Close in Dis, Norfolk, UK, where I did used to stop sometimes when I was in Dis. Brian Numbnuts Goodman, 40 Ladbroke Close, wanted to be kingpin, centre stage, #1 player, #1 assassin in my assassination. Posting all over social media, not only claiming I am the big black panther, Sandringham serial killer, but claiming he and only he can prove it, no one else can, only Brian Numbnuts Goodman can, according to him. Another big liar, pants on fire. Again, no sombre, autonomy of a crime, no woolly hat, serial killer here. Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. No Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B. #10. Sandringham serial killer, black wizard terrorist, issue, I really don't think so. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also claiming the Polish would kill me. Again, the big Dis, Norfolk, UK, precision engineered, black box, serial killer, frame fix assassination, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Sealed with 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, not even Harry Houdini could escape from. In order to cover up Prince Harry Potter, Prince of Darkness, E.T. hybrid host, Red Dragon. His High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder, and certainly not mine. So Brian Numbnuts Goodman also claiming the Polish would kill me. He did have 3 Polish lads staying with him at the time, over 700 Polish in Dis, over 1,200 Eastern Europeans. So they believe that big monster lie, that I was responsible for the death of a 17-year-old Eastern European girl. You certainly would be brain bred dead. They would avenge her blood. But fortunately, I do know a lot of the Eastern Europeans in Dis, and I was working with some at the time, Daniel and co, who did ask me about it. So I was able to put them in the picture. Again, a High Royal Blue Crime, New Year's Day Fine, September Blue Murder. Certainly not mine, all in the bag in Dis, Norfolk, UK. 7 monster lies, 7 bogus diagnoses, Simon Bailey don't cry, his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective, no one's got 21 and Sam on it. But no son of Sam, Sandringham serial killer here. And a lot of people did try and stir up the Eastern Europeans in Dis to do their dirty work, make me disappear. And Brian Numbnuts Goodman also thinks he's the #1 poker player in Dis. But along with everyone else, they do not have a royal flush. They've got sip, 0, silch, nil. Whole lot of nothing. 1 big monster con, 1 big monster bluff. Whereas I do have 4 aces, the winning hand, all online for the world to see free. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. So 2 parallel stories in Dis. 1 is true. Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. 1 is a big monster lie. And I have the truth. Guess who has the big monster lie? All of Dis. Again, they want everyone to believe is true. But never the case 39 on all accounts. And that be the problem in Norfolk, in Dis, Norfolk, UK. Monster lies certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire. Did happen to the disabled Iranian man in Bristol, who they falsely said was a paedophile, beat him, stamped on his head, poured white spirit over him and set him on fire. And the guy wasn't a paedophile at all, he was innocent, just a big monster lie, started by a few people. And then there was a man who was hacked to death on his mobility scooter in Hackney, London. That one's got a lock on it. So no Red Car Michael Dunn, Michael Sands, Sutcliffe Steve Wright, Wayne Cousins, Brady Huntley, Fred West. And again, we've just had Christmas, 2 big opposing forces, Christianity, Islam, totally opposite. 2 parallel stories, 1 is true, 1 is a big monster lie. There have been a couple of Hindu men who have been beaten and set on fire in Bangladesh. So monster lies, certainly will get you beaten, stabbed, shot, set on fire, and 7 on that one. But no John Doe of this. Number 7, serial killer here. Again, Africa, Dis, Norwich and Sandringham. Really don't think so. One big monster con, one big monster bluff. We did have a 4-man crew in this and a big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car. Did see him coming, so I was prepared, but they certainly did get me boxed in. And this SS police had seen all the death threats, listened to all the voicemail messages on my phone. Again, all full of mad monster lies, bogus diagnosis and death threats. Simon Bailey don't cry, and his blonde host plainclothes lover, not true detective. This Mason Council, White Lodge, a local mafia, a local mob. So this SS police said, Johnny, if you see anything suspicious, phone 101, we'll come out on blue lights, we have to. I couldn't phone 999 because they didn't vacate the vehicle, but they certainly had me boxed in all to cover up high crimes, royal blue murder. Certainly not mine, so they will pay to make you disappear. So I did phone 101, got through to the switchboard. That looks a bit like a dragon's head up there. Plenty of people served the Prince of Darkness. Red Dragon. Then Disculton Road Assassins. So I phoned 101, got through to the switchboard, gave my name, Johnny Botwright. Could this please come and check out who these 4 men are in this big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car? Certainly have got me boxed in, and they look like they're licensed to kill and make a problem disappear. They put me through to Norfolk Bacon SS, Windsor Gestapos, the local Nazis. Police plebs headquarters at Wyndham, 15 miles from here. The phone was ringing for 12 minutes, no reply, and then the driver of the big silver Mercedes-Benz estate car, he got a call, probably tipped off I was phoning them in, so they suddenly vacated the area. So no Roy White and White Van Man, Christian B, Sandringham serial killer here. And that's a Picasso there, always good to add a little bit more to your online Picasso. Very unique, standalone story. Classic masterpiece.